Hello. It's been a while since I did a bag review, get what's in my bag video. But I was out taking pictures the other day and I got some in my bag and he really liked it and he was asking me about it. And I thought it was about time I did another one. I've had this one for about 4 years, I think. I really basically stopped shopping for camera bags because this is such an excellent bag. I really found no need to upgrade it. If you find something that works, it's worth keeping it. That's the way I feel. This is the Endurax. It's a large camera backpack. It's been excellent. I did a review when I unboxed it. I did a review about 1 year in. Now it's been about 4 years, I guess, 3.5, 4 years since that I've had it, and it's just the best camera bag I've ever used. I went through about, I'd say about 12 bags altogether before I found this one. I really like this one. And like I said, I see no reason to change. What I use this one for is I do a lot of travel videos and travel photography. I do landscape, sunsets, stuff like that. This one's a little big to carry around all day. I have done it on hikes and stuff and it's worked great. But I primarily, when I get somewhere, I leave this in the hotel room or in a cruise ship. And I take the smaller bag, which is some Expedition. Sling bag, you wear it on your side. And this works excellent for a day pack. It's got plenty of room inside. It's got plenty of pockets. It's got a drink holder. And the only thing really I did to it was I added this camera strap on the side so I don't have to wear a separate camera strap. And it works great. And so I always take this. I'll put this in my check luggage or something though, or I'll take this as a personal item, fill it up with stuff I'm leaving on a plane or something. And this one will go as my carry-on bag, and I'll put it up above in the compartment on an airplane. And this bag, it doesn't really show any wear, and I've had this in probably 4 or 5 cruises. Had on numerous airplanes, been in the back of my truck, just thrown around. I'm not real rough on my bags. I do take care of them, but I also don't baby them. They're made to be used, and that's what I do. I'll show you a couple things I like about this bag a lot. The straps are very well padded and excellent. They go down under your back. The belt strap is excellent, very well padded on your hips. And they also have a little pocket on each side, actually a pretty big pocket. I can fit all my batteries for today on this side, and as I use the batteries, I throw them on this side. It came with these camera clips here, which I just clip this on the end of it. That's what I use, these Optech clips, which it works great. They came with 2 of them, one on each side. You can hook them together for keep your camera in front of you, which I don't like, or you can just have 2 separate cameras if you want. It has a nice chest strap on it. And something that is different, which I never really saw in a backpack, but I never really looked. The shoulder straps are Velcroed on. It's not going to come off when you get it on there. I'm about 5'8", 5'9", I believe, maybe 5'10", and I have it on the all the way up size. But my wife, she's on the smaller side. She's like 5'1" or something, 5'2" maybe. And she can wear this on the bottom one, and as long as it's not too heavy, she can carry this just fine. It has nice padded pads on it, and also the air channel going up your back, so your back doesn't get real hot and everything. Right along the spine, it works great. Something else that's nice is it has each side came with these quick release straps for a tripod, which works great for carrying a tripod. I never really use this, but it is there if you want. I guess if you're doing a long hike or something, it'd be better. This thing folds out and put 2 of the feet of your tripod in, and you don't have to worry about falling out or getting loose or anything. Has that on both sides. I think the strap's off this side, but it does the same thing. And it has 2 big water bottle holders, which cinch straps if you want to put some candy or something else in there. You can do that on those. Works great. Now let's get into the bag. One thing it has, if you look to the right side, a nice big laptop compartment right here. Opens on one side, which the zipper kind of tucks away so you really can't see it. Makes it a little harder for somebody to get into it. The bag, it doesn't say that it's waterproof, but I've had it out in pretty heavy rains and my stuff's never gotten wet before, so that's great. All the zippers have these little covers over them so the water doesn't get right onto the zippers, and everything's nice and secure. The bottom compartment, I have all my chargers in one place. One thing I do use, which I really like, I have all my chargers use micro USB. So I can charge these in a car, or when I get to a hotel, I use this brick and I can charge up to 6 different chargers at once. Naturally, I only take the chargers that I'm going to be using on that trip, but you can charge up to 6 things, so you can put your cell phone in or something, or a tablet into this too as it's charging. And what's nice is you don't have chargers all over the room where you might forget one or lose it. You just put them all on the counter or on a nightstand or a table or whatever they have in the room, and it works really good, keeping everything nice and neat and organized, everything in one spot. This is my grab bag. It has everything I might need. It has some GoPro mounts, extra cable from a microphone, screws for the GoPro, the mounts, has a trigger for the remote down here. It just is everything I need in one spot. So I'm going into this little bag. I pull this out, throw it in a little bag, and away I go. And I have a set of filters, ND filters for my drone, which is right here. This is the Mavic Pro, the original one, which this one's done such an excellent job for me. I see no reason to upgrade at this time. They have some smaller ones out, but this one's really small actually, and it flies so well, and it's just perfect. So I love that. And of course, I have a controller for it. Spare set of propellers, an extra battery, and a cable to hook my phone up to the remote. Over here, this is something I use quite a bit. This is a padded mount. You can roll down a window on a car, like halfway. Actually, it can be all the way down except for that much. And this will mount onto the window. You attach your camera, DSLR, point and shoot, or a GoPro onto it, and basically it holds it when you're driving around in the city. If you want some B-roll or something like that, works great. Don't just set it and forget it. Works good. I have another little thing here I use. I do a lot of panoramic shots and time lapse. And what's nice, it's a timer. I got this on Amazon. Most of the stuff I got on Amazon, I'll put links in the description. You can set this for 20 minutes. It'll do an arc from like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Set it for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever you want. Go up to 60 minutes, do a full circle. And you can mount a GoPro, which I have a GoPro mount on it, primarily use it for that. You can also has a regular screw for your camera. You can put any kind of mount on it you want, and it just takes a really nice time lapse. It'll move at just the right rate, and it's just a nice steady time lapse, and it works great. I really like that a lot. It's something I use quite a bit. This is originally made for flashes, holding a flash on your camera. There's a couple hot shoe mounts. I have a GoPro mount on this one. And I have a tripod mount on here and another tripod mount, so I can put a DSLR on here and a GoPro. Put this on my tripod. I can have the GoPro shooting a time lapse and DSLR doing a movie or whatever I want. And this is really good for coming into ports. I use this a lot on cruise ships, and also works great for sunrise and sunsets. You can take your pictures here and you're still doing a video or a time lapse here. It just saves you having to carry 2 tripods, basically. There's another charger. That's just a little suction cup mount I have. Goes onto a window. You use it in the car. I never tried it with a DSLR. They say it's strong enough, but I haven't. I just use it with a GoPro, and it works great. I use this on cruise ships. Put this on if I don't want to get my tripod out, just stick this on the glass on the balcony, and you can take GoPro photos with it. Photos, videos, whatever you want. Moving up to this compartment, I just have my Pelican case. This is my SD card case. I use a lot of SD cards. I prefer to change my SD cards every day when I'm traveling. And if you have a GoPro, you know that they use up a lot of memory. They make real big files, so you have to have a lot of things. This will hold 12. The way I have it set up, it'll hold 12 regular cards and 12 micro SD cards in this one little case. And it works good. It just keeps all my cards handy. It's also waterproof in case you drop in the water or something. That's pretty much my cleaning area of my bag. I have a microfiber cloth. I have some Windex. I just have a little pocket knife here. You never know when you need to cut something or use it as a pick or something. And I have a flashlight. You guys need to have a little flashlight with you. In this compartment, this one will hold an 8-inch tablet, easy. It's hard shell, which I really like. And you put anything in there, you really don't want crushed or anything. And it just works good. I usually keep a tablet in there if I'm doing something. A little iPad, or I use Samsung tablets. They work great. In the main compartment, has a nice zipper pocket here. You can do anything, keep anything you want in here. I just have a raincoat for my camera. Nikons are supposed to be water resistant. I've had mine out in thunderstorms before, never had a problem. But if it's going to be raining, I don't like my camera getting wet, so I put a raincoat on. Here I just keep all my batteries primarily. Put in what I'm going to be using, what cameras I'm going to be using. Good place to keep your batteries. My main camera, it's a Nikon. I have this L bracket on here, which is nice for a tripod for flipping from landscape to portrait. You don't have to futz with anything on there. And I like this kind of strap. You don't have to worry about dropping your camera. This has a Sigma, which is my favorite lenses are Sigmas. This is my favorite lens by far. It's a 28-200, which I probably 99% of the time that's the one I'm using. I have my filter case, which I don't use a lot of filters, but what I do use is a variable neutral density filter. I have an 8-point star bit, and I have a polarizer, which I do use a polarizer quite a bit. One thing that I do use is I have one on here. Filters are expensive. I buy the filter fit my biggest lens, and then I buy these step-up rings for a couple dollars, and you put the step-up ring on there, and that way you can put your bigger filter on even a smaller lens, and it works great. You don't have to carry a bunch of filters with you. You don't have to worry about losing them or breaking them, and just saving on the cost. This is a Tamron 18-200 lens. This is a really good lens too. I like it. Not quite as much as a Sigma, but it works good. And I use that primarily with my backup camera. In case I want to do time lapses or video or anything with this, I still have my other camera that I can use. And I also carry a Nikon 1. This is one of the first mirrorless cameras that came out, if not the first. I think it was the first one that Nikon did. It's an excellent camera for video. The stabilization is great. You put the mic on here, that mic I have right here, and does awesome video. It's light. I put a carabiner here, just clip that to my belt. When I want to shoot a video, I pick it up and shoot it. It works great. And this is my mic. This is a Boya mic, B-O-Y-A. It's a knockoff of more expensive one that they sell. This one, I believe it was under $20, or right at $20. I'll put links in the description for everything. But this mic is excellent. It comes with the windsock, whatever they call it, a fuzzy tail or something, rabbit's tail or something. And it blocks out the wind excellent. It's directional, pretty much where you're pointing it's where it's going to receive. And it works great. Cables come off. It's just a really good mic. I'm really happy with that. And I also have a regular camera strap in case I don't want to take a bag with me. This is an Optec, which this is by far the best camera strap I've ever used. And I've tried a bunch of them over the years, but this is the best one, and I really like it. I also carry, this is a Sigma 70-300 zoom lens. I really like this in case I need just a little more reach on something. But what I really, really like and use is it has a macro function, which it'll get right in there, and it is so crisp and clear. It'll pick up individual eggs on a bug. It's great. It works good. Can't recommend that one enough. A couple GoPros here. This is a 6 or a 7. This is my walking around GoPro. It has this little handle on it, which is also a tripod, which is good for sitting down somewhere. You can do time lapses, video with it. It'll shoot 4K video. It does a real good job. I really like it. I also have clips for all my bags where I can clip it onto a shoulder strap, so when you're just walking around, you don't have to worry about pulling it out and getting the video. And I have a couple more GoPros. These are Hero 3 Pluses, blacks. This one I primarily use for if I know something's going to get wet or something like that. I'll use that. This is just general one, and this is the one I primarily use for time lapses, which I put the back on it, which that pops off real easy if I want to switch it to the other one. And I use that for time lapses, and it works really well. There's another little pocket up here. I just have a couple lens caps in it, in case I lose or drop a lens cap somewhere. But this bag is excellent. One other thing, these are all Velcroed in. All the things are pretty much adaptable for any kind of camera gear you have or whatever you want to carry in here. But they also come out, and the bag came with this little bag that fits right in here perfect. It's just a small camera bag. Chooses the same pocket material. You can set it up for whatever you'd like it to. It's got some SD card holders there. It's got a handle on it. It's got clips. I believe it came with a strap. Yes, it did come with a strap. So you can wear it. And you can also put a belt strap on it right here. In case you don't like using the other one or something. You don't have another one, you just want to take a couple things, take a lunch with you or something. It has that, and this fits right in this pocket. I did a review on it a couple of years ago. It's a carbon fiber tripod. It works excellent. It's a Jolly Can, which has this excellent ball head. I put this plate on the top, which fits all my cameras and my accessories, and the ball head works excellent, and it's like fluid dampened for if you want to do some panning video. It works great. You don't need to carry a separate head for your video. And another nice little thing about this is this one leg unscrews. It'll open up, and you have a monopod. It works great. Feet, you have little points on it for if you're in dirt, gravel, something like that. And also, they cover up just by spinning that out for if you're on the floor, so you don't have to worry about scratching the floor up. Which a lot of the tripods, you have to get a little wrench out and take the feet out and change the feet and everything. This works so much easier like this. That's on all the feet. Again, I'll link the description of this in the description below. Well, it just about does it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this was informative. I'll have links for everything I use down in the bottom. And thank you very much.